what is the return on investment for this thing that I'm doing? And if you're not sure, you don't know what to do, you can raise your right hand and you can join the military and get college for free.
Me and Blas had this conversation yesterday about like being passionate about something. Find something that you can do and not want to put a gun in your mouth and you're good at and do it for 5 years. You're going to wake up one day and realize, holy shit, I'm passionate about this.
And welcome back to your favorite Underwhelming podcast. I'm the hostess with the mostest, joined as always by the king of the north. Is it a Boogaloo Boy shirt? Is that what they call him?
No, it's just a Hawaiian shirt. I'm fat. This is my culture. Okay.
In his cultured shirt, the fat electrician, a.k.a. the guy that people will never call the fat electrician if they reference him in public. And, of course, we got Blas here.
That is true.
Yeah. Little inside baseball for anyone who doesn't know. Anyone who doesn't know Nick, when they refer to his internet name, they do this. They go, you know, your friend, the electrician.
They act like saying the fat electrician is like saying the N-word. It's like that's like the reaction. Like it's not nearly as big of a deal to say the fat. I call myself that, the fat electrician. I gave myself the name. Like,
yeah,
you're acting like it's very derogatory. It's hilarious.
I have to give like sponsors and people I talk to the F card pass. Like I have to give them an F card because they like look at me and I'm like the fat electrician. They're like, yeah, and they like look around. You know, they make sure no one's there and they go,
Are you the electrician guy?
Yeah,
yes, I'm the fat electrician.
Because like I don't want to say who we're talking to. I was talking to somebody and they're like, yeah, your friend, the electrician. I go, yeah, the fat electrician. And now I do it. I just like rub their faces in it. I'm like, come on, come with me. Let's be dirty. It's just so funny because like they won't say it, but it's also the website. What's his website? I think it's I could be wrong. The fat electrician.
Literally type in the fat. It'll probably autofill the word electrician on any search engine on the internet.
Yeah. Especially if you're between the ages of 18 to 34 and a male. Hello.
In America.
In America. If you're in America, you're just
like 93% of my audience.
Hell yeah. Well, today's a big day. The birthday party today.
This is true.
Birthday party today.
This is true.
You're about to, dude, and can I say something? I love living as Uncle Zach, right? I come in, I shake the kids, I stuff them full of candy, and I'm out. I'll be out in a few hours. I'm going to encourage more slices of cake, more sugar. When you're not looking, I'm going to maybe have some insulin on standby. That's all I'm going to say. But I love it. I especially love that you hired T-Pain to come sing here at the party as well.
I did not hire T-Pain.
What? I assume
my wife went to the Iowa State Fair 2 hours away last night with her brother, and they went to a T-Pain concert. By the way,
hey, buddy.
She said, oh, it's birthday boy.
Hey, birthday boy.
Hey. You want to give Zach a hug?
Oh, the sweetest. Happy birthday.
Hey, come here.
Let's see your dad real quick.
Happy birthday. Sit with us. So Hannah went to the Iowa State Fair, and there was a T-Pain concert there, and she said that T-Pain, it was very hot yesterday here.
It was.
We talked about it on a previous episode. It was when the corn starts sweating, it gets disgusting outside. Like the windows on my house are fogged up this morning. It's so hot and gross outside. It was very disgusting yesterday. Apparently T-Pain chose to wear black pants and a black shirt. And
sounds like he saw what I was wearing.
And was, yeah, like Blas on that episode of Fat Fuse.
Did he steal your fit, Blas?
Except on a concrete ocean on a stage with no shade at all. Apparently you could see the ass sweat line from the fucking crowd.
Damn. That's an artist. He's making decisions. That's an artist right there.
Yeah, not only did you have corn, you had people.
How long was it? Do you know how long the concert was? Did he play like a long set?
I don't know, but Hannah said it was disgusting there. She's like, Hannah is becoming more and more like me.
It's great.
The longer she's with me. She was very much like, I want to go to parades.
Yeah.
I want to go to farmers markets. I want to go to every stupid bullshit thing in the community. I want to go to carnivals and fairs. And it's not that I don't want to go. It's just that I know I'm not going to have fun.
Yeah, I hear you.
She still had it for the first 10 years we were together, ingrained in her that she was going to have the level of fun that a child does. As a parent, it's like, no, this is anxiety riddled.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not lose my child. I got to find somewhere to park, not get hit by somebody trying to leave. It's going to take 45 minutes to leave.
Where are the bathrooms?
Where are the bathrooms? My kid, the amount of time I have between Cash here saying I have to pee and there being pee is not very long.
It's not.
So she came back from the state fair. She's like, I had fun. I'm never doing that again. She's like, it took me an hour to get out of the parking lot onto the road. And then it was a 2-hour drive home. She's like, I'm not.
Yeah, you'll never convince me that concerts are fun. And for that reason, and that reason only.
There's
the parking situation and just getting out of there at a decent time.
Devil's Advocate, 2024. Zach Bryan came and played Pilgrimage Festival. You know how close that is to my house. You do too. We literally walk there. But my children are also mobile and low teens to teenagers.
Your kids are old enough though. You know what I mean? Like you're not.
I'm just worried about other danger. If they can't find a bathroom at this age,
the level, the level of concerned that you need to be at a big, like an airport or a concert with your kids is like, I need to be ready if my daughter screams, "Dad, help." Yeah,
that's you know pretty much it. Everything
else is like, okay, that's a different level of we're good.
Like they have my card on their phone. They always have access to things, everything. But it wasn't like that till very recently. Like they're mobile and we walked over, but we did not stay at that festival all day. We walked over just for that show and he burned it down. I wouldn't do a whole state fair situation.
Eat nice. And some ice chips. What's your birthday party themed? You say Mike Wazowski?
Mike
Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. Is that your birthday party?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your Mike Wazowski shirt on? Yeah.
Yeah. Cash Money Millionaires.
I can't wait till he's old enough to watch a video on Cassius Clay. Be like, that's who you named me after? Jesus.
All right, Dad. I'll be training for the next 20 years. Your boys have killer names.
I named you after the deadliest duelist in North America.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Boys have killer names.
Cutter and Cash.
I can't wait.
And their haircuts.
Oh, dude, they're always faded.
Dude, that was one of the first things I noticed is their killer haircuts.
Always faded and bladed.
So, because Hannah's been cutting hair since she went straight to hair school after high school, so she's been doing it forever, and she's been cutting their hair since they were little. So they've never thrown a fit or anything when they go to get a haircut because they've been getting a haircut every month their whole life. Even he's 3 now, technically today, but as a 2-year-old, 1-year-old, we have the haircutting chair in the garage. They'll just sit there and let mom cut their hair and do designs and shit in the side with the fade and everything. It's awesome.
Yeah. They're honestly going to be an absolute nightmare when they hit probably middle school. When they hit that, name's Cutter, here's my brother Cash. We got a few rules. And they're just cracking their knuckles. Our dad's they're going to have cauliflower ears.
They're going to be the Bash Bros.
Yeah, they're going to be the Bash Bros.
They are going to have
They're going to have cauliflower ears at way too young of an age. They're going to be Iowa J-Wolves. They're going to be whoa, hang on. How old are these kids? And he's 6 and he's 8. Why do they have jujitsu hands, thick hands? They're why do they have jujitsu hands at such a young age? Well, these boys have been in training.
I'm telling you, I've been taking Cutter to jujitsu already 3 times a week. And he's he did it. He was excited the first or second time. And now he kind of doesn't want to do it half the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Dad, it makes me tired. And I'm like, good.
Yeah.
We're going.
Good.
And he's like, why? And he's 4, but he has an in-depth conversation with me. He wants to understand. He just got to that point where you can have a full-on conversation.
It's the best part.
And you can literally see him ask questions and go, oh, okay. And actually learn about something.
Yeah.
And he's like, why do we why do I have to go to jujitsu? I was like, because you have to learn how to fight. Why do I need to learn how to fight? Just because that's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to know how to do this.
It's the best part when you can talk to them and you get a response. Now I got to like slowly be like, I don't know. I give options. That's where I'm at. I can't guide them. They're not like this. They don't, come here, buddy.
Dude, he's slowly assuming the role when you're not there.
Dude.
Man of the house.
Can we talk?
It happened today.
We saw it, dude. All right. I don't want to put anybody on blast. I don't want to put anybody in blast, but Mushu, sorry, buddy. Mushu got a little excited, gave Cash Man a little whack in the tail, and Cutter walks right up and handle business. Tell him, boss.
Yeah. Cutter, not only did he just say like, Mushu, no. He goes, walks straight to the back of the door, opens it, and he's like, get out.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy.
Mushu gets out. He closes the door. And what did he say? What did he say when he walked in? He's like,
my mom hates that dog. He was like upset. And he's like, yeah, he hit Cash. He's outside.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, Mushu. He's like, that dog poops and pees upstairs. My mom hates that dog. But he's like, Dad's not here.
But it was cool, man. Like something went wrong. He noticed it and handled business. He took care of the problem.
It was just a tail sweep. Like Mushu like walked around, did a little tail sweep, and Cash was like, oh no, oh. He got sideswiped, and Cutter was like, oh, again, dude? Again with you, Mushu?
Hannah loves that dog, but she jokes that she hates it just because, like, we've had the dog 3 or 4 years longer than we've had the kids.
Yeah.
And it's just like when you have your kid, a flip switches, and you're like, I still love that dog.
However,
love has a different meaning now.
Yeah.
And it's just so now, like, Hannah and myself and probably any other parent.
Accountability.
There's a lot of accountability in this household.
Very concerned about it.
I was like, oh, it's all right. I was like, they're here.
Find it. I fucked up.
What do you mean? They're here? Tell them to leave.
Man, I'm telling you, I can already really see the difference between like my kids or other kids that aren't glued to a tablet and kids that are.
Yeah.
It is not good for kids to be on internet shit.
No, it's not.
It's bad. It's really, really bad.
We punted. We like kicked that curve. I mean, that ball as far as we could. And then COVID hit. And then I was like, well, like, because
go to school on your tablet, nerd.
Yeah. Because prior to that, the only tablet use we had, honestly, was, we had iPads, but we'd crack them out for a trip. That's about it, really. And they had like,
it's definitely a balancing act because you don't want them to fall behind, right? Technology's obviously advancing, and you want them to be like have knowledge of it. But
yeah,
it's
I also don't
too
want
much
them
could also be a bad thing too.
To be like weirdos,
Yeah.
But like, honestly, I think the only reason I'm still relevant in this world is because my daughters like tell me cool things they find on the internet. That's probably it. They're trendsetters, and I'm just getting like, oh, okay. And then all my friends think I'm cool.
I feel like there's a difference between being exposed to it as like a young, like a child, a kid, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like teenage years, like a normal progression, and like being given a tablet when you're fucking 2.
Yeah.
Like there's a big difference between like, okay, here's this piece of technology. It's a tool. You can utilize it. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do. There's a lot of work you can do.
Yeah.
You're going to need to use this for the rest of your life for sure. Like get it to them. But then like you go to restaurants and shit, and like there's just some parents that like, here's a fucking tablet and a Nerf case, and to get my child to behave at the restaurant, I'm going to turn on fucking Coco Melon, and the child's just in a social setting.
Have you, I missed this, but I mean, you have to name them, but have you had to do this where you go to like a restaurant, you got kids like that, and you're having to scream over some tablet thing while you're talking to the other parents? Did you have that?
I haven't
what I'm
been
talking about?
Exposed to that. Usually all the parents that I've seen do it are at least polite enough to have headphones for their kids. So I'll give them credit on that. They do care about other people around them. There
was a little bit of like, well, he's got to watch it. So, and it's just like something playing in the background. You're like, this is a lot. This is a lot. Like, I just couldn't do it.
It's the whole gentle parenting. You can't yell at your kids or tell them no bullshit. And then you just raise little monsters that get the tablet. It's like either you're going to raise your kids or you're going to let some psychopathic asshole that works for Mark Zuckerberg raise your kids. Fucking pick which one you want, because the Mark Zuckerberg guy is going to do nothing but raise the world's nightmare consumer that isn't able to accomplish anything. Like the fucked up shit that internet companies do. Facebook got busted like 6 months ago because when you have Facebook on your phone, you just hit allow when you install it. And in the terms and conditions, when you have Facebook on your phone, you allow them access to your camera. Facebook went in and would figure out, because they know how old you are, they know what gender you are, your ethnicity, they know everything about you by the time you've had a Facebook account for 45 seconds. They would target teen girls, and because they had access to the camera, they were able to tell if the teen girls had taken a selfie and immediately deleted it multiple times, and then determined, oh, that teenage girl probably has self-image issues, which is, I would assume, a fairly common thing for all teenagers, especially girls.
Most girls.
And then they would bombard them with fucking makeup ads.
Yeah.
That's fucking psychopath behavior.
That's psychotic. And I, no one hates that more than me. I think makeup shouldn't exist. This is we have this conversation a lot. I am against makeup. I think it is the worst thing that's ever been invented. I don't think women should wear it at all. And the finessing and bullshit lies associated with it, it's not for beauty, it's for me. They're going to look back on us like absolute fucking monsters. Be like, these animals would take petrochemicals and just rub them all over their faces, change the shape, style, color in their faces, and just to blend in to make themselves feel good. And they're like, they wonder where all their health issues came from. They couldn't figure it out. Like, I think it's one of the most destructive things for anybody's self-image ever. The end. I hate it. I can't think. And like, every girl in my family wears minimal makeup, blah, blah, blah. That's their choice. But like me, from my outside perspective, I despise it. Cause like, and they're like, oh, well, you have tattoos. It's like makeup, or you shave. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not that at all. Like, my face doesn't have a different jawline, or like,
it's different now, but like, I went straight to basic training, AIT, for, like the medic, training is like almost a full year. So I was basically gone the first year after high school. And I came back. Hannah had been in beauty school for a year, and like, still the same girl, but like completely different style, was wearing an ungodly amount of makeup. Like
beauty school,
like
makeup.
If we fucking hug and she rubs off
a Kardashian rub, have you seen that?
Yeah, that, like that,
crazy.
And it's like, I think my wife is really pretty, and she went to beauty school, and her fucking self-esteem went significantly down just because, like, not trying to be a dick. Wife was definitely one of the hotter girls at this beauty school. Bunch of fucking fat, ugly trailer park girls at this fucking beauty school. And like, she's hanging out with them all day, and she's getting told, no, you have to wear fucking 17 pounds of makeup. And it's like, that is not true.
They were gaslighting her into doing
like, you're not pretty unless it takes you a fucking hour and a Sherwin-Williams contract to do your makeup in the morning. Like, this is absurd.
Well, that's my problem with it, is it just further develops more insecurities for women. Like, and especially a dad of girls, like, the world is harder on them with like consumerism and things that are like matched towards their insecurities. Like, guy stuff's like this.
Guy stuff is
pick up that weight, you fat piece of shit. Like,
it's not even that. Guy consumerism is literally, that's funny. Or, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do to sell some shit to a guy. You know what I mean? I've got a fucking replica of an atomic bomb in my garage.
I know.
Because it's cool. That's it. I walked into a store and went, that's fucking dope. How much is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have to systematically make me feel like I was ugly and nobody would love me if I didn't have an atomic bomb in my garage. And that's because I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. It's not because I'm better than women. It's because I'm that dumb that I'm an easy sell. They have to like emotionally abuse and manipulate women to convince them to buy shit that they don't need. And I fucking hate it.
I hate it when we let them all do it. And like, I hate to say the word woke on it, but I'm so in the know on it because I have the most beautiful wife, the most beautiful children. And they're like, I need this, this, and this. I'm like, no, you don't. You just need to wake up. You know, you're welcome. Dad picked a winner. Good for you. Hey, good for you, by the way. But like, come on. And it's so crazy because like you'll see it and it's like the worst version of like the healthcare ads because it's like people being like, ba, 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 ba. They're like happy and stuff.
I just picture like the movie Mad Men. Like John Hamm is in a skyscraper somewhere with a gigantic cigar and a scotch. And he's like, all right, here's my plan for our new fucking eyebrow liner. We're going to convince all the women to shave their fucking eyebrows off.
Yeah.
So that they have to make their eyebrows look 2% better with our product. But then because they already shaved their eyebrows off, they're going to have to keep buying it. Like,
Excellent.
It's crazy.
Excellent. Like, I don't know if this is true. Might need you to look this up. But like, it's like developing other industries, like with makeup and stuff. Like now people have so much makeup, they have to use what's called setting spray. You know what that is? It like freezes it in place.
Yeah, it's clear coat.
Yeah, they're putting clear coat on their makeup. I was like, this is a problem. Like, there's so much of it there that it's like there's other layers. I just think it's so bad. Like, we just need to like really work on like inner love and like being like okay and like stop making like girls feel so insecure. It's crazy. Just do funny stuff.
The other thing,
talk about blue jeans.
like beauty trends sometimes weird me out, like in the like spa and salon setting, because it's like my wife went to hair school. Like I know what that curriculum entails. It's not very well regulated for how, like it is regulated, but it's not great. Like beauty schools are right up there with like the fucking trade schools and the technical schools for like getting sued for fraud and going bankrupt all the fucking time.
The
like,
schools themselves.
Yeah, like there's some good ones, but there's a lot of bad ones that are just milking fucking money out of these girls.
There was a mechanic one in Nashville.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like same thing with the mechanic ones. Like there's a lot of schools like that. And like Hannah came out of beauty school, like she had learned some stuff, but like a lot of the haircutting skills she like learned on the job, and her salon had like also sent her to schools to keep learning. Like it's a very entry level training. Yeah. And then you go to these salons and they're like, oh, this new fashion trend, microblading and all this crazy shit, or like tattooed on eyebrows or permanent makeup. And it's like, that's a woman that went to haircutting school like you that bought a tattoo gun on Amazon and you're going to let her tattoo your fucking eyelids? No. Absolutely not. And like, have you seen what happens that microblading shit when it goes bad? Yep. Like if they fuck it up and it's not sterile, because it's just
it's over. It's
little tiny needles. It's basically fucking tattooing. And if you get bacteria and shit in that, it's like the world's worst case of acne that lasts for years. Yeah. And like, there's pictures of girls going in with like tiny little itty bitty imperfections, and they get this microblading done, and they have like stage 10, I need Accutane level fucking acne for years. And it's like, holy shit.
Yeah. That's the one where they hit you with the roller, right? The micro needling.
They stab you with 1,000 needles.
Because it just releases collagen because your body's healing, right? Isn't that how it works?
It like fucking woman that owns a salon watched her husband aerate a fucking lawn and created a product for a face is what happened. See, like, look at this.
Dear God. Dear Lord.
Like some of the fashion trends, I was like, this is just not even safe.
That's why you just got to stick to what you like, right? You got to stick to what you know, especially as a guy. You can't get caught up trying to be like the next Travis Kelce. You can't be on the bleeding edge of fashion. Not all of us are Blas, right? Blas pulls off looks that I dream of. We went to Texas with Mike for the Brotherhood of the Fallen thing. And like I was sweating what to wear. Blas looked like he just fell out of GQ, man. Messed me up for a minute. I didn't know he moved like that, but it was perfect. Like Blas knows like good fashion sense.
There's the girl. There's the teen dad talk. I didn't know he moved like that. Dude, first time I heard that was from you, and now everybody says it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I remember that. Dude, but like he has like I won't say like pretty boy swag, but like that's not the right way to say it.
It's pretty boy swag.
It's pretty boy swag. Cause like I'm always like, man, my man just has like a black shirt and some jeans, and I'm about to give him a new last name. I swear to God. Like, it works. What is it?
Dude, honestly, I struggle with like one, it has a lot to do with where I grew up.
Yeah.
And then two, where I now live. So there's part of like that California, I guess, Hawaii style that like, you know, I still hold on to from, you know, where I've lived and where I grew up. And then there's where I live now, which is in the South, which also getting older, it's like, okay, I need to start dressing like this, but also I love how comfortable this look is. And it just so happens to be like a California relaxed look. If that
like
makes
the
sense.
California, what's the California suit? Is it what is it? Is it blue pants and a jacket, or is it blue jacket and pants?
Yeah, like
I think it's literally called I can't remember.
California casual.
Yeah, but like the suit is like one of those combos. It's like blue pants or a blue jacket.
Right.
Because it's bright and it's California was like the whole thing.
Also, it helps to have like my skin complexion. There's so many more colors that work on dark skin.
I would never have thought of that.
See, like it just pops. Like for my daughter's birthday, I wore like, and I'm not gonna wear this just casually, but it was like a Hawaiian themed birthday party. So I put on like
I pulled up and I remember I clocked you as soon as I got in.
Yeah, it was like it was like an orange/pink like linen shirt.
I remember it well.
Like my wife was just like, I really like that color on you, and I was like, well, enjoy it because like I'm not wearing this again, you know. So there's definitely a struggle though, man. It's like, okay, you got to start dressing your age.
I struggle with that.
Yeah,
because I don't.
And sometimes when I wear a backwards hat, it's like, here's the thing: when I'm around my friends, I dress however I want.
Same.
When I'm hanging out with my kids and my wife, I try to dress more my age.
I do the exact same. Like all of the like guns. This is as gun shirt as it gets. So I went through my closet recently. I have concert shirts, Post Malone, Zach Bryan, random stuff like that. I had a bunch of gun shirts. I got rid of them. I was just like, they're gym shirts or they're crop or they're cut. Like they're I'm just not with them anymore.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? That's such a cool like a move that you learn as you start to get older too.
Yeah.
It's like those shirts that you really like, but you're probably a little too old to wear. They now become gym shirts, or they now become cutoffs that you wear when you're doing lawn work or whatever. Yeah,
just like cut the sleeves. Let's keep moving. And like tank tops. That's basically it. And tank tops are really just because I'm hot all the time.
Yeah, no,
it's not even vanity based. Like if anything, I'm like, I kind of wish I worked out more that day. But it's literally just because the boy's putting out heat. But no one really talks about like, so like, especially because you can dress like that, he can dress like that, I can dress like this. But there's no real like code. But like, I guess my dress code switching is like when I'm with my family, I'm pretty tame. I hate having branded stuff, whatever. But like when I'm doing this, whatever, I'm just relaxing.
I have no rules.
I think my only rule,
Ever.
my rule is like, I basically dress in athleisure all the time. Got to be comfortable. That's my one thing.
Yeah, especially on a flight, dude.
Especially flights, dude. They're so, shut your windows. Don't talk. No one is making friends on planes anymore.
The weather could be shitty outside. And when I mean shitty, the cold is not shitty to me. I love the cold weather.
I'm okay with cold.
The heat, I have a problem with. But if I'm going in an airport, I'm wearing a fucking hoodie. Not because I'm cold, not because I'm hot.
You're wearing a hoodie to the airport, you psychopath.
I don't want to fucking look at anybody. I don't want anybody to fucking look at me.
I'll be honest.
I just want to fucking travel, put my fucking head down, and just go.
It was like traveling with the Mexican Unabomber. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like he was.
The hood goes up.
Yeah.
How are you not sweating your ass off at the airport?
I don't know.
I don't.
He's trained himself.
I compensate.
Dude, and
man.
you should see.
It's a trade-off.
Do you remember the guy in the first X-Men movie, the senator who melted on the flight? Do you know what I'm talking about?
How you don't wear a hoodie is beyond me because you are recognizable beyond fucking whatever. True. Because of the tattoos, your whole look, your stature.
I can go full incognito and almost never get recognized.
I flip my hat around.
It's so easy. All I do is in my bag that I usually have with me if I'm traveling at all. I have that silent backpack with me. In that backpack is just like phone chargers, all the random shit I might need. And I have a long sleeve shirt that's like either that Kuwu brand or poncho.
Yeah.
I just have that on and I will put that on over my tank top and take my hat off. Like, you think I'm highly recognizable the minute you can't see a tank top and a hat.
Blend in with the whites.
Luckily, I'm not that easily recognizable, but I just don't want to interact with anybody, so I just put my fucking...
No, I get it too, because
I don't want to get noticed. I'm going to be the only guy wearing a fucking black hoodie with the hood up at the airport. Definitely going unnoticed as everyone else is sweating their ass off.
They may notice me, but I don't fucking notice them.
I usually I spin my hat around, put my headphones on, and then sometimes, depending on the time of day, I'll put on sunglasses too, just to like fully insulate myself from the world.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I want to do. I just want to block everything out.
Because
I'm still aware.
Here's the
thing. I still want
thing.
to fucking interact.
If there's a few things I could fix about myself, and I'm sure there's many, but one thing I want to fix is that I want to be a better friend, meaning I don't need new friends. And I hate that I'm even saying this publicly. So like the number one pet peeve I have is meaningless banter. Even though we're on a podcast, this isn't meaningless. You know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with my boys, but like, hey, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like the kind of what does he call it in Fight Club? Single serving conversations.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And so the last thing I want is like more single serving friends or more single serving conversations. Like I want to hang out with the friends I know more, as opposed to being like, oh, you're Steve when you work at Kia. That's great. Like I just can't do it. Cause then it inevitably gets to the thing we said the other day. So what is it you do for a living? Now I'm just gonna start making up stuff, but I usually just say internet marketing. Like I just can't do it. Does that make sense?
That doesn't bother me if somebody actually like wants to have a conversation, have questions. It doesn't bother me. I get more annoyed with my own friends or family than I do with strangers when it's just like my friends or family try to have meaningless small talk with me, where it's like I've known you for 5 years.
You have my phone number.
We can just sit here in this room
and
watch this TV show together. We don't need to talk about the weather.
Yeah.
Yes, I know it's hot out. Fucking watch Love Island. Shut up. Like,
well, no, I can do a meaningful conversation. You can always tell, but I'm talking like just like random banter. Like that's my kryptonite. Like I'm just like, hey man, we don't have to do this.
I get what you're saying though. It is definitely worse when it comes from family. Like
it bothers me actually when they do that.
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah. Or do you ever get the passive aggressive like, well, you're famous now. And I'd love to hang out, but you're famous. Hey man, you could call me. Like,
right.
You could. It's a two-way street. I texted you a week ago. How'd that go? Oh, well, I didn't want to text you back because you're busy. Brother, I texted you. Well, I saw you're like on the internet with your friends. And I'm like, dude, it's just, that's the weird part is you have to be like, we're still the same. Like, I still want to hang out with you. I want to do things.
For me, it was like the things that I struggled with and I still struggle with when it comes to family is, hey, can you get so-and-so for me? Can you get this for me? Like, especially when I was working around like athletes and stuff all the time.
You mean like they have big ass and stuff?
Yeah. It's like, hey, can you get this jersey signed for me? Hey, can you get this football signed for me? It's like, no. Like, I'm not going to do that, dude. Like, you know what? I don't care. I don't go crazy over like meeting like athletes. And two, since they were on the topic of clothing, grown men in jerseys is till this day probably one of my biggest pet peeves.
Have you heard this?
I love it. I agree with him on this.
This is a very specific. He put me onto this, and I love this. Tell him, B.
I just cannot fathom a grown man wearing another man's last name on their back. That is not your last name, brother. And then when you peel the fucking curtain back and you hear about what athletes think about other grown-ass men wearing their jerseys, that is funny because they are on the field and they are pointing into the crowd and they notice you wearing their jerseys, and you know who they look to next after they see their jersey? what your wife looks like.
I've never thought about it from the athlete's perspective, but that makes complete sense.
You know he's not wrong because they've told you. They've told you. Don't name names. What are they? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. Muhammad Ali. No. Dude, are there any exceptions? Didn't you say there's like one exception?
There's one exception.
This is the one exception.
And still, I'm probably not going to do it. It's if the athlete's older than you and they're in the Hall of Fame.
I think that's
wearing a 24-year-old's jersey as a 40-year-old, 35-year-old man.
Pass.
Kind of weird.
It's weird. Dude, that's the Blah's hot take of the day. I love that take.
I don't think that's a hot take at all.
A lot of people, have you seen the NFL jersey sales? I mean, we don't think it's a hot take because we believe in it. But I like the exception because I look at it as like, you know, like if they're older than you, that's completely different. That's something you look up to as a younger man.
Correct.
Like if I rocked a McNair jersey for the Titans, totally fine. I saw them when they went to we're not talking about that right now. Don't do it. Don't break my heart, man. Don't break my heart. You know how much.
Like I said, to each their own. That's an exception.
1 yard short.
I'm still not.
Why'd you do it, man?
1 yard short.
Why'd you do it? I mean, your dad talks about it. Like all of you Chargers fans, y'all love it, dude.
Tight Rams.
I mean, Rams, I know, but they're the Chargers, not Rams. LA Rams and blah, blah, blah. Yes, sorry. It's just, yeah. You had Kurt Warner, just an all-American dad, a guy working in a grocery store.
Hy-Vee in Iowa.
That's one of, just
Hy-Vee's right down the street, homie.
Grinding it out. And then you stole it from the rightful champions of Tennessee.
Greatest show on turf. You guys didn't stand a chance.
No, we didn't, honestly. We didn't have enough offensively. That's really what it came down to. But it was, I would tell you this, it was so big in Tennessee. Like we were at church and they were playing on like the projectors in church. That's how big of a deal it was.
Yeah, it was 1999. I think that was the first year of the sport.
It was their first year at the new stadium,
yeah,
too,
the
right?
new stadium, yeah.
Which they're tearing down to build another stadium, which is whatever.
When I was like a little kid, I grew up in California and like my dad watched football. So like I was into NFL. But when we came to Iowa, the amount of people that are into college football is a whole nother fucking ball of wax.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people that are hardcore college football athletes kind of blows my fucking mind. And they're super, super into it.
What's the teams here? The
Iowa Hawkeyes,
Iowa
State Cyclones.
And then you got Nebraska not too far, right?
Nebraska's not too far.
What's the style of football they do here? It's like
Big Ten football. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's Big Ten.
But they're like always like running. I can't.
Yeah, it's just like a power.
Iowa's known for like having really, really good linemen. Like
they're not
Iowa,
known for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're not known for airing the ball out.
Iowa's known for putting out really, really good offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Just fucking corn-fed dudes.
Yeah.
A wall of meat protecting whatever.
Just a GMO wall of kernels. Yeah. No, it's I love Blaz's take on the jerseys. I've never thought about it too until he told me this years ago when we first met. And I was like, he's right. And then I went and looked at my closet and I was like, all of them are older than me. I had a McNair. Yeah, I had a McNair. That was what it was.
Yeah, my brother does it and it blows my fucking mind. And I tell him all the time. I'm just like,
now I want to bring a woman on the podcast who has a husband that's like, it's fine to be into sports and stuff, but we've all met the dude that's too into it.
So, side note.
I want to bring a woman on that's like gotten divorced from like a super fan for a football team and get her real unadulterated opinion on what's it like when your husband is literally emotionally distraught and pissed off the rest of the day because the fucking Vikings lost or whatever.
Before we go into this, side note, mark your calendars. We need to call Rich. I want to do a boys trip up to Buffalo. I want to catch a game with Rich. I want to catch a game. So you're not into this group chat, but like it's whenever the games start hitting, first off, Rich, true to form, doesn't matter. Rain, snow, sleet, or shine. If he's in that stadium, they hit the fourth quarter, he pops a top, and all you see is a hairy.
He just sends selfies of him in his fucking natural sweater.
Yeah.
At the Buffalo Bills game.
See, I'm good with that. But when the game dictates how you treat your family and the rest of your mood for the day, like that's a fuck.
I don't really have as big of a problem with like getting dressed up to partake in the literal event. Like you're there, you know what I mean? That's like dressing up to go to a rave or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a problem with that. Like this is an experience. This is the adult version of going to fucking Disneyland. Like I'm cool with that. It's if you're sitting at home 5 states away and like the whole day is about the football game. Shut up. Don't talk to me. I'm going to get mad at you if I have to look away from the TV. And then if my team loses, I'm treating everybody like shit the rest of the day. It's a problem.
That's a massive problem. No, I'm with you on that for sure. I mean, you've seen those reaction videos on the internet, right? Where like people are throwing their TVs.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally
the Super Bowl loss videos.
It's on par with the teenage kids that get mad and throw the controller at the TV because they lost in Call of Duty. It's the adult version of that.
I mean, if I have to pick, though, there's nothing better than a good college game. There's nothing better than you load in, you tailgate all day, you just hang out, maybe cook some meat, maybe you do a few things.
That's what I was saying when you stepped out. I don't have a problem if you're going to the event itself and
do the thing.
And it's an experience and you have fun and you dress up or whatever. Like that's completely fine. But being at home freaking the fuck out is weird.
Yeah, this guy, yeah. Of course he missed it, yeah. Oh, he doesn't miss it. He made it. Granted, though, thanks to advances into technology, that was only like probably $500. Like 2 years ago, that would have been like a $3,000 TV. Yeah, that's light. Still, I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, it's probably a rage bait clip. Or, yeah, probably a rage bait clip. Probably didn't make it. I mean, who knows? But like, we should like find like a good college game to go to. Like in Nashville, we have Vanderbilt, but like the Vanderbilt Tennessee game's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Neyland Stadium.
If you guys want a good college game, you come out to Iowa for the Iowa State game.
I'll come to that.
It's a huge fucking deal.
I'll come to that in
here.
a fucking heartbeat.
Iowa State game. It's like,
dude, drop the date.
The school, like all the high school kids are wearing an Iowa or Iowa State shirt. All like the banks, restaurants, every business in town, like for that day, it's business casual and you're allowed to wear your Iowa shirt or your Iowa State shirt. Like you could not even know the 2 football teams. If you were in the state of Iowa for the day of the Iowa State game, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, I'm in. Are you a Hawkeyes guy or a State guy?
I'm whatever. I say Hawkeyes as default answer, literally for no other reason than I like their color way better.
All right.
That's it.
My friend has 2 kids. I've known them forever. They go to Iowa. They're Hawkeyes. That's my allegiance to that as well. So good. We're all Hawkeyes fans. Are you a Hawkeye fan?
No, I'll be Iowa State just because the 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy went to Iowa State.
Okay, that's fair. These are fair fan connections. Not casual, but personal.
But I would be a struggle too because George Kittle also played for Iowa, the Hawkeyes. So he's also
50-50. Dude, but Neyland Stadium goes off. I've never seen a game there, but it's like 120,000 people. And dude, when they beat Alabama, brother, they took the goalpost down and they carried it down to the river. And Randy Boyd, Dr. Randy Boyd, he used to be the head of economic development in Tennessee. So I met him through like veteran stuff. Basically, every business that's in Tennessee is because of him. Beretta, Under Armour, the 2 Amazon factories, all that stuff was his plan. It set the state up. His retirement job is running athletics in Tennessee. One of the coolest photos ever is the cigar smoke, and it's him smoking up top in the box. And they're like, Dr. Boyd, what are you going to do about the goalpost? How much is it going to cost? He goes, we'll do it every year. Like, it's just
Iowa's known for doing that too, stealing the goalposts.
It's so brother, I saw that. I have a video. I'll actually send it to you. I have a video of us like on my friend's like deck outside when they made the kick, and like the whole deck starts shaking because we're all screaming.
This is the thing that pisses me off about this.
That's so much better than the NFL.
It's just now getting better, but like
college
for decades, these college kids are generating hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars of revenue, and they're not allowed to make money. is such a bullshit thing.
Yeah.
That should not. Your reward is getting an education. Fuck you. Like, I know dudes that played D1 football that probably could have made it to the NFL, but their bodies didn't last long enough. They've got blown out hips and knee problems for the rest of their fucking life. And you're going to be like, well, you got a scholarship. You should have been happy for the opportunity to play the game while fucking these colleges made $1 billion off of you. Fuck off. They're putting you in video games and shit and you don't get any money for it. Like, it's complete bullshit.
Forever. It sucks too. If Johnny Manziel hadn't had all those drug and alcohol problems, he would have been seen very clearly for the hero he was, because he was a guy who got busted doing the autograph thing. Remember that? Because he honestly didn't have money and he was trying to make money, but then they started pulling up all the stuff with like, look at this, look at this, look at this. And then he went straight to the NFL, but people were like, you can't make money off your likeness. And he's like, I'm the only one not making money off my likeness.
Right.
Yeah. Hearing that guy's stories behind closed doors was insane.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
he's getting on the bus, right?
Yeah, but I also filmed some stuff for him back in the day as well. And man, the life that he was living in college was insane, dude. Like, I mean, we're talking jumping on a private jet to hang out with Drake and making it back before Saturday to play a football game.
And then playing it lights out, too.
Yes, and just absolutely balling.
Airing that ball the fuck out.
The cool thing I like about him, too, now is, like, he has, like, total perspective of, like, what exactly happened.
Yeah.
And he doesn't shy away from it. He's like, listen, like, the lifestyle that I was living in college, I was able to get away with it. He's like, but as soon as you go to the NFL, like, there's no way I could compete.
Yeah.
He's like, you actually have to treat it like a job.
Yeah.
But man, that guy was living the rock star life. And if he was around during NIL, holy hell, the amount of money that he could have made, even though he did make money in college, and he's not afraid to admit that. But
dude, but it's pennies on the dollar. I mean, Christy's dad went to MTSU, and I can say this. He was on the football team, and they were strapped. He had a scholarship, and Old Country is a big old boy, but the only way that they made ends meet every now and then was checks showed up in their mailbox, and ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. But even still, they couldn't get jobs. They couldn't work out in town. They didn't have that. No one else would be able to take care of them. That's the way it was until 3 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, USC, another school, right? Lindell White. Do you remember Lindell White and Reggie Bush?
Yeah, Reggie Bush for sure, but not Lindell.
So Lindell White, when he came on the podcast, he was talking about how Snoop Dogg would just, and other rappers would just drop hundreds of $1,000s inside their hotel fucking room, like bags of money.
And just leave? Yep. Just to support them.
Insane, because they were, I mean, at the time, LA didn't have a football team, so USC was like
that was their football team,
their
right?
football team, yeah. And man, that was the year that they went like back to back with the national championships and lost to Texas in that Rose Bowl.
And everyone's soaking up every dollar.
Football, because what's the rules with football for going to the NFL? You have to play so many years of college, don't you?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years.
See what I mean? Like
not in baseball.
NBA, you can go straight pro, can't you?
Yeah. NBA, I think, was baseball 1 year?
Like, see, that's bullshit to me. How the fuck are you going to tell some kid, hey, you're the most talented athlete in the world at 18 years old. You have to do this league first. You have to. Legally fucking required. Also, you're not allowed to make money off of it, especially kids that there's a lot of athletes that this was everything you've invested your youth in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is your whole plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, other kid invests his life in, I'm going to become a doctor, an engineer, whatever. Like, this is your plan, and you come from a shitty background, whatever it is. Also, we're going to milk 3 years out of you where we get to make a fuck ton of money off you. You'll get in trouble if you attempt to make money off yourself to help out your family. And you have to do it because fuck you, the University of Texas A&M or whatever fucking college needs to make $50 million off of you and put you in 3 video games first.
And God forbid you don't get injured. God forbid you don't get injured. Right. And the trajectory of your life is totally different. Right. And you could have changed your family's life 3 years ago if you would have just been able to
or washed out. Who cares? At least you have the option.
Yeah.
At least you have, that's it kind of, and I I mean, my theory is that the NFL and the NCAA have an obvious deal. Like, hey, we'll make some on the front, you get it all in the back. That's obviously got to be the deal. But
selfishly, I'm happy about it because it gives us another product to enjoy. But
I think it would just even itself out. I think people would just make more informed decisions because here's what I think.
Yeah,
would
but
happen.
that's literally like, it's like selfishly, I'm happy I can get on Amazon and have anything delivered to my house in 48 hours and it's reasonably cheap. But also it's kind of fucked up that 90% of the time it was made by some impoverished kid in China.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, I realize this benefits me and it's awfully convenient. Also, that's bullshit child labor. Like,
yeah. But I think the system, it would be weird at first, but it would even itself out. Like players would make more informed decisions. I think the reciprocal effect, if that's even the right word.
And we're only talking about the top 1%. Like
talking about the top 1%. I think the end state would be that NFL careers would go longer. So people would just stay in college because in theory, they're in the NFL longer. So they're like not as wrung out and they don't have as much impact on their body. And then people would just naturally stay in college, maybe probably 2 years at a time or whatever, probably even 4, and treat it like the minor leagues until they go pro. That's what I think would happen. I could be completely wrong. They all could just abandon college deals. But now with the NIL deals, especially, I think that would keep them there.
Yeah, the NIL deals are definitely going to keep them there for sure, especially with the amount of money that's being thrown at them too. You also have to think about too is like, and I know this is at 18, you're considered an adult. That 3 years of college allows you the opportunity to make a couple mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to know what it's like to be away from your mom and dad, your family, before you do become a professional.
Mm-hmm.
So there are other aspects to it that I think like do get overlooked, but I mean, I don't know.
I'll be honest, when my kids turn 18, they ain't gonna be adults. They can just vote. Like, I mean, they will, but like,
So you want to give somebody $30 million at 18 years old and just watch them?
No,
I don't know. I'm not saying I'm against it, but I guess I get it sometimes.
yeah, but when the options are give this kid $30 million, is he probably going to do stupid shit like buy a Lambo? Yeah. Is he probably going to pay off mom's house? Also, yeah, not necessarily a bad thing. But the other flip side option is, or we could give $10 million to the fucking college that's exploiting him, that's also exploiting student loans and enslaving an entire generation with debts that you can't default out of with bankruptcy. Like if you look if you look at colleges and the amount of administrators, not educators, administrators that colleges have between now and the 1970s, it's like octupled. It's literally all they do is just create new fucking jobs for the sake of creating new jobs. I got a buddy who married his high school sweetheart. They ended up getting divorced, but they were dating and getting married during college. She was going to college for some bullshit degree with no plan of what to do with this degree other than I need a 4-year degree to have a job. You know what I mean? One of those. Yeah. And she had what do they call it? A student study or whatever, like a job where they basically like take a little bit off your tuition or like pay you minimum wage.
Yeah, you're like a TA. You're like a TA. You work study.
Work study, TA, whatever.
Yeah.
She did that like in the administration office, and because she got along with all the girlies in the office, they just created another full-time job for her. They turned a TA position into a full-time position at the college just because they fucking like this girl. It's like that job and that overhead doesn't fucking need to exist, and you're exploiting fucking kids so that you can hang out with your homegirl in the fucking office. It pisses me off.
My brain hurts. Well, first off, I didn't think about it till you said it, but you said educators and administrators. Now I'm having flashbacks of like how many people I had to talk to at college that were administrators. And I do remember thinking like, what is it they do? Like, you're not like a dean. You're not like in charge. You're just like a project manager for college. How many projects are happening? I don't understand. Explain it to me. But the fact that they can just roll that up in a job is insane. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to me. Here's what I want to know from you. And this might, I don't know, you might not want to talk about it on the YouTube edition, but you can check it out on pepperbox.tv. The big, beautiful bill, I just found this out. They've capped student loans, right? Have you heard this? So now here's what I'm hearing. People are upset that the loan amount is capped. My initial thoughts are, I'm so sorry, but then you won't be strapped in forever debt.
It's like ripping off a Band-Aid.
It just has to be done, right? Because where's all the forever debt going?
It has to be done because if you don't do that and you just allow students to rack up $800,000 in debt, that's an 18-year-old that doesn't understand, more than likely, the full context of what the fuck they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of 30-year-old people that I see having meltdowns on Facebook because they got a 4-year degree, they've been paying off their student loans, doing the right thing, and they were never taught how fucking interest works.
Yeah.
And they got on 10 years after paying their student loans down for 10 years and realized, oh, I've only paid off
the interest, not the principal.
I've only paid off the interest and I still owe a ridiculous amount of money, and they freak out. Like, these kids don't understand what the fuck they're doing. And so a student loan is literally the government went to a college and said, hey, we're going to subsidize this. So they're never allowed to get out of this. They can't file bankruptcy. We're going to back it. It's 100% covered. It's the same thing they did with the housing market in 2008.
Yeah.
That led to fucking catastrophe.
Yep.
Except they're doing it with education now. So the government steps in. So every college in America is now incentivized to go, oh, we need to take in as many students as possible.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if they get a degree.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck if there's a job for that degree. We are a paper mill pushing out paper because this is guaranteed income. And we need to justify it, and we need to bring on more administrators to handle all the bullshit that comes with it.
Yay
That's
for
all this
administrators.
is. That's all it is. So when you put a cap on that student loan, it's like, okay, now every kid isn't a blank check. Every kid is a check for $200,000. So
that's what I'm saying.
Oh shit, I need to get competitive. I need to figure out how to make it so you can get XYZ degree with $200,000. I need to figure out how you can get a master's or a doctorate degree or an MD or an engineering degree for $200,000 and offer that product out.
See, like, my initial thoughts were, that's the best thing I've heard in forever, because you're not putting people in like forever crippling debt. But I know a lot of people who are like in the situation are like, well, then how are we going to pay for college now? Which I kind of understand it, but
unpopular opinion.
That's not how you should ever pay for college.
A lot of you shouldn't be paying for college because a lot of you shouldn't be going to college.
Get them.
I hate to be the dick on the internet, but the average
you don't.
The average C student shouldn't be going to get a 4-year degree.
Tell them.
You shouldn't.
But like, more importantly, is what you're going into debt for really gonna turn? Is it really gonna be worth it? Like, no one takes a real hard look at like, what is the return on investment for this thing that I'm doing? And if you're not sure, you don't know what to do, you can raise your right hand and you can join the military and get college for free.
Me and Blas had this conversation yesterday about like being passionate about something. He's like, yeah, I just don't know if I'd be passionate about that. I was like, that's bullshit. Like, passion is all made up fucking nonsense. If you're an 18-year-old kid and you're like, I need to go to college to find out what I'm passionate about so I can do that every day for the rest of my life, that's fucking dumb. Find something that you can do and not want to put a gun in your mouth and you're good at and do it for 5 years. You're going to wake up one day and realize, holy shit, I'm passionate about this.
Yeah.
Never was I going into being an electrician being like, I'm really passionate about moving fucking lightning through copper. Like, never once was I like that. 10 years in, when I'm learning how to train apprentices on how to be safe and do this correctly and not get killed and make it look good and be a fit. Oh, fuck. I'm passionate about being an electrician now. Like, find something you're good at and do it. You'll end up being passionate about it.
Well, and especially today in this society, like industries that exist, jobs, I mean, some of them have like a 5-year shelf life now, right? Like, easy come, easy go with technology. You kind of don't know. You can be a little bit predictive over stuff that'll be there and won't. But like, in general, this is my opinion. Outside of the trades, college should just be considered like gen eds. Like, just go study stuff so we can have more informed members of society. Study history, study philosophy. That's kind of what I believe. And if you want to do that, maybe also figure out a way to pay for it without student loans or the government or whatever. Like,
yeah, the debt to occupation. You like, let's take educators, for instance, right? We were talking about them earlier. a teacher's salary is what, 50 grand on average?
Yeah,
maybe?
starting 40, 50.
If they're lucky.
You know, and most of those teachers usually have to earn a master's degree. The amount of debt they accumulate versus what their income will be upon graduation or upon receiving a job, they're going to be paying that debt off forever, dude.
Yeah.
Especially when, like you talked about, interest. Like, holy shit. Like, there's no way they're going to get out of that.
Yeah, and it sucks. I don't know what people are figuring out in the meantime, but like when they're like, oh, it can only be $5,000, I was like, awesome. People won't be in as much debt. That was my first thought.
Everybody freaks out on the internet. Well, college should be free. It's like,
no.
Probably not. But even if it was, here's the thing. Nobody gives a fuck.
Tell them.
Nobody gives a fuck about actually helping college kids. And I know this because nobody offers real solutions.
Ooh.
If the Democrats actually gave a fuck about helping out college students, watch me solve the student debt crisis over the next decade immediately. Hey, here's what we're going to do with the student debt crisis. There's no interest on government subsidized loans. Society is going to invest in its young people at a 0% interest rate. You will repay society. If you spend $200,000, you're going to pay back $200,000.
Seems fair.
You're not going to pay back $200,000 at 15% fucking interest over 30 fucking years. And that's the fucking investment. The older generation can invest in society. Hey, here's this pool of money. You can take the money out. You have to pay the money back at a flat fucking rate.
Mm-hmm.
And then guess what? All these teachers and all these people that do just pay the minimum. That's fine. Pay the fucking minimum for 30 fucking years. Pay back the amount you did. There's no reason that a banker in colleges need to make a 15 fucking % interest loan off of investing in the younger generation.
No.
How come no fucking Democrat or Republican or anybody else that claims to give a fuck about student loans has ever come forward and said, hey, what if we just quit trying to make $1 billion fucking dollars off of them?
Yeah.
What if we just had a break even point and now we're letting the poor kids who wouldn't have another way to get into college, we're getting them their chance. There's no reason I need to make a fucking bajillion dollars off of it.
Nothing.
Ta-da! There. Even the most hardline fuck you Republican is like, even if I don't like it, it's a lot more fucking reasonable, isn't it? It's a lot more reasonable than I'm going to take out $500,000 in student debt and then expect the taxpayer to repay it. And then I'm going to strut around and pretend like I'm better than everybody else because I've got a piece of paper. Like, no. Just here's this pool of money. You can take the money out. You put the fucking money back over the course of 20 years. We're fucking good.
Well, when I think about it, this just hit me. It's government. So we're being charged twice for our taxes, right?
You're being charged 12 times for your taxes.
For like these loans, like you're paying back, like it's just like my head's about to explode right now even thinking about it. Because that's like a really easy thing to do, but they're going in all these loans. You have to pay them back forever. It's debt that never goes away, and everyone talks about like wiping away student debt, which you can't do that. All the other stuff that's built around it wouldn't work. So like, why not just do that?
Ta-da. Look at that. I fixed it.
Also, why does it cost so much? Because I know that schools make
bullshit administrators.
Dude, because schools make a lot of money. At my school, I don't want to name it, whatever, 300 veteran students. It's a small Christian university. We generated millions of dollars a year for that school in GI Bill money, loans, and Yale Ribbon. We're the reason they didn't raise tuition a few years, particularly because of that. So if they're making money off of that population, which is why schools love veterans students in general, because it's cash. It might not be all the cash they'll get off of student loans, but it's cash in the bank. Why aren't we doing more of that? Like, it doesn't seem to cost that much. I don't get it. Why do the rates always go up more? No one can explain it to me. I don't know why it costs more every year.
Keeps hiring the TA that works for them because they get along so great. I'm not shitting you. The administrator rate at a college has octupled since like the 70s when they came out with subsidized student loans.
I also hate that like professors get tenured too. That's a personal opinion. Like it seems like
I don't hate that. I have mixed feelings, but I don't hate it.
It seems like a 50-50 could go good, could go bad. I like the idea of an educator having like safety and security, being able to study and teach. I also feel like it could be a deal with the devil and you're in a bad relationship till they die. Like
that's why you just have criteria to reach tenure.
Is there anything you're not informed on?
Tons.
name it because I'd love to study it and come back and you can't name it. Then you'll be smart on it too.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely an issue, right? Like you talk about, investing in our youth and stuff like that. And I thought you brought up a great point. Yeah. It's just like, maybe let's just not charge interest on student loans. They also talk about taking care of seniors. They also talk about taking care of the middle class. And yet they come out with the big, beautiful bill that's supposed to be no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime. And even that has a cap, which, I mean, when you start reading the fine print, like, it's some additional money, but man, if you're really going to say no taxes on tips and no taxes on overtime, like, can we just actually make it that? And nobody wants to ever bring up the fact that it's like, there's no taxes on overtime up to $12,000 of overtime. If you're a blue collar worker, I'm sorry, you're working way more than that cap. And listen, I'm not complaining about extra money, but damn it, if we're going to do something like...
No. You have every right in the world to complain about the money you earn being taken.
Yes. Especially when you volunteer.
By all means, complain.
Yeah. And like, I understand it. It was an omnibus bill, right? So it had like layers and because it's one of those, we want this, we want that. The blue wants
the
this,
House
the
version
red
had
wants
no
that.
cap.
Yeah.
It was when it got to the Senate. That's where they put
when the lizard people took over, they're like,
and then it went back to the House.
We all want a piece. Meanwhile, they're like,
which seem like bipartisan issues. It's like, damn, dude, we both talk about this. Like, let's just truly invest in our youth and take care of.
Yeah, but there's no such thing as a bipartisan issue because it's really an issue of whatever the color of the tie of the president is. Even if it's something that the Democrats want right now, they're going to have some degree of resistance because they have to, because Donald Trump is going to get credit for that with uninformed voters. And the same thing goes the other way with Republicans 3 years ago under Biden. There's no such thing as a bipartisan issue. That's a bullshit talking point that doesn't actually exist. It is my team is the team captain right now. I need to make my team look good. And if my team isn't the team captain, I need to make my team look bad. So next time comes around, I can make my team look good.
Yeah.
Bipartisan issues aren't real.
No, I know. I'm not saying that they are. I'm saying they should be a thing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was
fucking crazy system. And I look at it like this, like we're all in a boat together. And the red team's driving the boat, but the blue team right now, they're like, nah, we're drilling holes in the fucking boat. And then when they're in charge, we're drilling holes in the fucking boat. Like, it's just like, we should all just work equally together at it. A little bit conservative, a little bit progressive. Let's just meet in the middle. Do
you ever just feel embarrassed looking back and knowing like what our forefathers did and what politics are doing like today or politicians?
Dude, they wrote it with a fucking feather. And they were like, they figured shit out.
Way ahead of their time. Way ahead of their time.
They used wind to travel. They wrote with feathers. And we're like, I don't know. I think we should have crippling debt forever.
It's fucking embarrassing, dude.
It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. And like, that's why. So that is why I say that college should be gen ed stuff about history, about philosophy, about those things. Because like, if you read like history, all bullshit aside, and you know this better than anyone else, it is what it is. Doesn't mean it's
not anymore.
It's not?
Bro,
history's finessed.
We're
finessing history.
I did 3 more semesters of college after I quit being an electrician full time. And before I bought Bunker and got busy with a bunch of other stuff. And the history now is so rewritten and bullshit. It's insane. I have a fucking history textbook over there. I'm not shitting you. In the history textbook, they talk about the bubonic plague.
Okay.
And they say the reason that the bubonic plague spread so fast was because of global climate change.
What?
The bubonic plague spread because it was medieval times and people lived in close proximity to livestock.
The filth,
and the filth and rats were everywhere.
Yeah.
The fleas live on the animals. The fleas carry the bubonic plague. You get bit by a flea, you get the fucking bubonic plague.
Actually, it's because of global racism.
That's how the bubonic plague spread. Yeah. This fucking history textbook unironically did not mention that at all and just said, many people have theorized that the bubonic plague spread due to global climate change during the medieval period, where there was a quote-unquote mini ice age, and the decrease in global temperature lowered the immune systems of everybody, and that's why they all got the bubonic plague. And it's like, if you want to say it was spread by fleas and people living in close proximity to animals, also some people think that this may have contributed, that's fine. But blaming it exclusively on climate change is fucking insane.
Who wrote this book? Al Gore?
I don't fucking know.
Like, is that who, like, you know, they had masks with horns, like, and then they're like, what they do? They take them off and be like, you know, guys, it's because of climate change that we're here. Like, it's not the field of the rats who have become like, you know, super tall and like one, you know, Ultron machine.
I want to do a skit.
Where Are you being serious? Is this like
I'm dead
a state
serious.
University?
Private? Yeah, state.
Should have gone to a nice Christian school.
I need to introduce you to this guy, this doctor. His name's Dr. Jack Krause. You ever heard of him? Holy hell. You remind me so much of him. I'm going to have to introduce you because he did like videos on like MK Ultra.
Now,
you know, the CIA experiment.
Now we talking.
Yeah.
Now we talking.
I mean,
the Dulles brothers.
Like, I'm going to have to send you some videos and look at them whenever you have time and stuff like that, because I know you got a lot going on, but I think you would really enjoy his like work. And he's like completely dismantling like modern medicine. So he's incredible, dude. And some of like the podcasts I'll send you, I think you'll fucking absolutely love.
Well, you want to kick it on over to pepperbox.tv for the exclusive after show?
Sure.
I think it's about that time. Thank you so much for joining us. We might even have a little special guest come on, talk a little bit. The original, the OG Electrician, over on the exclusive Underwhelming after show that can only be found on pepperbox.tv. Nick, Blas, any safe rounds or alibis?
Negative.
And that's how it's done.
Okay, bye.
Bye.